I could really see that for real. Here go D Wood. The
What's
man
good?
waiting on Money Woods in the building.
What's good? You can hear me straight. I'm everything good.
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm here, man. Had to get a cut real quick.
Okay, that what I need a fucking cut.
Yeah, man. I showed up there. He was like, "Hey, you early?" I said, "No, I'm not." He's like, "You supposed to be here at 5." I showed up at 3. I'm like, "Hey, man, just work me in. It'll be all right. Just work me in."
Hell yeah.
Everybody else can wait. What up, Dale?
What up, dude? What you get? What you get? What you get? Would you get a taper? You get a nice little clean taper?
I ain't got a lot left, so
Get a
My
nice
boy
little
about ready to-
line. Get a
He
little
about
line.
Well, fade in a minute.
yeah. I ain't got a lot left, man. I just got to work on the beer, you know.
You
I
good,
gotta work
man?
on that a little bit, but it is
Yeah.
what it is. But look though, you ready to get into it though? Because I'm hyped, man. I
Yeah.
cut a couple people off on the way here. You know, gave an old lady the figure out, you know, because she was driving too slow. My bad.
Yo, it happens, man. She knows what time it is.
But I'm here. And what the cold part about it is, I'm a truck driver, right? So I'm
Yeah.
behind the truck. I'm like, hey, motherfucker, move this shit. Hurry the fuck up. You driving too slow. And I'm thinking like, that's gonna be me tomorrow. Same motherfucker gonna give me right back.
Hell yeah.
It is what it is. But let's get into it, man. Let's get into it, man.
Let's do it. Yo, boy Joe Burrow to the Minnesota Vikings. Rumors are heating up on the internet, man.
Man, I know you talked about it a little bit, but this is how I feel about it, bro. I just think it's all cap. And I think Viking fans need to be a little patient with what they have. Like all this grass is greener on the other side shit, you know, like we got to stop doing that shit, bro. Like we really got to develop what we already have in-house. Like Kevin O'Connell's job, you know, when he got this job was to identify a quarterback, develop him to be the mainstay for the Minnesota Vikings for the next couple of years. And what I don't like seeing is basically everybody giving up on McCarthy with only 7 games actually played. But that's being said about McCarthy, right? The other part about it, hold on real quick. This motherfucking phone ringing.
Yeah, man. Like, I don't know, man. You get Joe Burrow, man. That's like you telling me Super Bowl next year, man. That's Super Bowl or bust. That's all or nothing. If you trade for Joe Burrow, that's all or nothing.
You got to think about it like this, though, right? I told you, earlier today. Okay, if we was going for Joe Burrow maybe 2 years ago, then I can kind of see the situation. But the Minnesota Vikings as a whole, as a franchise for a roster, they got way too many holes on this roster going forward. So you got to think about it like this, though, right? Like we get on here and some people come on here and they talk about crazy of him having bad drafts or whatever. So that's granted. Let's say that, right? But this is one of the first drafts you're going to have to where you're going to have at least like 7 to 8 picks that you can basically revamp this roster and actually get younger. If you try to acquire Joe Burrow, you won't be acquiring him for free. You're going to have to give up McCarthy, who's only 22 years old. You might have to give up Van Ginkel or Grenard or Dallas Turner and multiple draft picks. So where would that leave the defense? You just put Joe Burrow in the same situation where he's at right now to where he got 2 good receivers and a defense that can't stop anybody. That's how you got to look at it, though, bro. Like all this talk about Caleb Downs and Jeremiah Love, like that's out the door. Your salary, you're already over the salary cap now. So to acquire Burrow, you're gonna have to get rid of some salary cap. So that means you probably have to cut Hawkinson. You have to fucking try to trade, Brian O'Neill or just cut him just to save some type of money. It's a pipe dream, bro. And I just feel like Viking fans, man, some Viking fans out there, like, y'all gotta really just cut this shit out and stop trying to do that shit and be like, oh, we can do it. This the real number 9. Like, and just like Zoe said, like earlier, Joe Burrow might be good, but when he ain't made the playoffs in 3 years when he was healthy. So it's like, what we talking about here? Like, let's not do this shit, man. Like, JJ McCarthy's the future. Let's be patient, hope he develops, and go for it from there, man. Stop all this bullshit, because it seems like it's a new quarterback every week. Last week it was fucking Mac Jones and all these other guys. This week is Joe Burrow. and Matthew Stafford, who is going to be next week? Like, cut the shit, bro. Like, just cut it. Like, it's not that fucking serious, man.
And another thing, when people ain't talking about, if the Vikings were to trade for Joe Burrow at the end of this season, we don't even know who our defense coordinator is going to be. And we going to have a lot of holes on defense next year.
A lot of holes. And we are, and you know we ain't got no secondary. And when I'm talking about secondary, like, we don't really have any safeties on the roster coming back that's actually can play. We only got 2 corners. You need about 5. We don't know what's going on with Eric Wilson in the middle. He might leave. Like, Joe Burrow will be actually going to the same situation he's leaving with having a good offense and going to a place where he has a bad defense. That wouldn't make any fucking sense.
I feel you, man. But like I said, I feel you. I don't want to, but like I told him earlier, if the Vikings would to trade for Joe Burrow, you telling me Super Bowl in year 1 or everybody get fired in year 2. That's all you're telling me.
Yeah, for sure. Because
and you done fucked up for the next 5 or 10 years.
5, 10 years, because you don't trade it away the future.
Yeah,
like it's dumb. It's dumb. Like it's really dumb. Like I'm saying, if this was 2 years ago, I can see try to make this shit work. But right now, the shit is dumb. You already got your rookie quarterback in place right now. It makes no fucking sense. No sense whatever. Like, and let's just like, and one thing though too, like, we got to understand, y'all know Zach Taylor is a motherfucking disciple of Sean McVay too, right? Joe Burrow can't win over there, so you're gonna go with KOC, another disciple of Sean McVay, when we already know Kevin O'Connell has an 0-2 record in the playoffs. So let's say we do get Joe Burrow, trade everything, and we lose in the playoffs again.
Yeah,
you did it for nothing.
Yeah, hey man,
like, you did it for nothing. Like, it makes no sense, man. No,
I wonder where this rumor came from, man.
Vikings fans.
So Viking fans saw Joe Burrow's press conference yesterday and was like, "Oh, he's depressed and he tired of losing and hey, he gonna come over here and bro, like, just because these motherfuckers played together at LSU don't mean they guaranteed to play with each other in the NFL. I'm tired of that fucking connection. Like, well, Joe Burrow played with Justin Jefferson in college. That was motherfucking 6 years ago. Like 6 years ago. Like, let's let it go, man. Let it go. Like, stop trying to link that shit. It makes no sense, man. Like, Viking fans gotta really stop with this fucking trying to give up on McCarthy so fast. But what I noticed, the ones that want to give up on McCarthy so fast, they're the same ones that were screaming, "We need a rookie quarterback." And then when you get one, they don't want the shit.
They crazy.
Y'all should just go sit in the corner with your fucking head down and don't talk to nobody. Like, that's what y'all should.
That make no sense, man.
Would you want to play for somebody that was talking shit like that?
Hell no. No, I wouldn't. Like, I'm having issues right now with fucking Kevin O'Connell talking shit about McCarthy in the fucking in his little press conferences, bro. Like,
he likes to throw everybody under the bus.
Yeah, like, so this is what I don't like about that shit though. When you winning, you bigging everybody up, you praising everybody. This is the best guy. We got the best guys in the locker room, but now you losing and you sort of on a semi-high seat. Now you want to like throw shots at everybody. Like, that's sucker shit, man. Like, that's sucker shit.
But the whole point is, why he keep on talking about JJ, bro, let's keep it a buck. Your play calling, you as a head coach, bro, you are not who you think you are, bro. You are not Sean McVay. You are not Kyle Shanahan, bro. Your play calling is ass. Let's fuck. If I met KOC 3 years ago, I would have told him, bro, like, you probably gonna fizzle out in a couple more years, bro. Your play caller was bad in year 1. You just somehow won 14 games, and I'm not sold on you.
Yeah, I really hate that shit because it's like, oh, we got enough stuff to deal with and blah blah blah. Like, bro, it took you damn near 14 weeks to change the offense to tailor it to your young quarterback. You waited that long because you were so stubborn. And it's like, come on, bro. Like, what are we talking about here? You taking shots at a first year quarterback when you're supposed to be the quarterback guru? Is this what guru supposed to look like? Because it don't look, to me, you should get smacked in the face, bro. Like, I'm just like, I don't like that shit, man. Because it's like when you winning, You want to big up everybody. I didn't like that Max Brosmer shit. I didn't like, oh yeah, we feel Max Brosmer is coming in here. He's gonna be more prepared, and the ball never touched the ground. So you telling the media shit now that JJ was hurt because you're basically subliminally saying you like Brosmer better than JJ. Shut the fuck up, Kevin O'Connell. Like,
but it wasn't even about the motherfucking quarterback. It was about the running game.
That's we all know that shit. But this fool gets mad, right? He calls this shit like, oh, it's a dumbed down offense. This the offense you shouldn't have been running in fucking week 1.
That's so fucked up. You know what I'm saying? It's dissing your own players, man.
Yep, exactly. That's how I looked at it. That's basically saying like he doesn't have the bandwidth of the,
right. He ain't as smart as me, so I can't fuck with him.
So I can't run the plays I want to run, so I gotta dumb it down for him. No, you dumb fuck. He's a rookie quarterback that started for his first year. You give him a playbook that you normally would give a 7-year veteran. Of course, it's not going to work. Some guys might be exception to the rule, but it's clearly JJ was struggling with that shit. Like, come on, man. Like, it's just sucky shit.
Yeah, man. I don't like
it. Is sucky.
Name a goofier group, Philadelphia Eagles, because your boy just threw four interceptions last week and he looked trash. That's why he would never be bigged up with one of the top quarterbacks in the league, because he trash.
Then another thing I gotta say too, people is now comparing Jalen Hurts to Russell Wilson, and let's not get it confused. Russell Wilson in his prime was a way better quarterback than Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, he was.
I would actually say that they were, because Russell Wilson had Marshawn Lynch, bro, and a killer fucking defense. And a killer defense.
They got a killer defense.
They similar, man.
Yeah, they similar, but Russell Wilson was way better off scripts compared to Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, I agree with Eric right here. He said KLC would get us nowhere. I really feel like at the end of the day, and why Kevin O'Connell is talking the way he's talking now, is because the front office management, and I'm not just talking about Quays, I'm talking about the owners. They've already had a conversation with him about next year, and he knows for him to be back next year, he got to change some shit. And hold
on. This motherfucker say, you can tell he don't know football. He said Russ ain't never been to 2 Super Bowls, and Russ ain't never earned Super Bowl MVP. Man, get off my channel, bro. Come on, man. Another motherfucker don't know shit about football, man. But like, I wasn't a fan when I heard the Vikings is bringing everybody back, because, like I told y'all numerous times, bro, Kelsey ain't the guy, bro. Unless he about to change, we gonna see what happens Sunday night. But why did it take you 14 weeks to realize you had a rookie quarterback?
We all knew it. How come he didn't know?
Man, I don't know, man. I'm not sold on this KOC dude, dog.
I'm not.
Why did it take you 14 weeks to realize that you need to run the ball over 25 times a fucking game?
But this is
so dumb.
Go ahead.
But I'm gonna go back to my point, Zoe, and you know where I'm going with this. I'm gonna go back to my point. Earlier in the season, I said that Kevin O'Connell was going rogue and he was doing his own thing, because Quasi was the one. Quasi was the one that revamped the whole interior offensive line and got you Jordan Mason. And Kevin O'Connell was like, nah, we're gonna pass. Like, he gave you everything to run the ball that you could have been doing earlier in the season. And Kevin O'Connell was like, nah, I'm gonna drop him back 42 times. Okay.
He's a Kelsey ego. But at the end of the day,
thank you for tuning in, bro. Thank you for tuning in, bro.
But at the end of the day, ego or not, this motherfucker ain't no good coach. It's just like this. Like, listen, y'all, we are going to year 5, and I believe Brian Flores is leaving after this year to be a defensive / assistant head coach somewhere else, because he had enough. KOC with the quarterback carousel. Every year it's a different quarterback, and the offense don't never hold his weight when it's time for the offense. We played the Lions with a practice squad defense and scored 9 points. Then we turn around, play the Rams in a wild card weekend and score 9 points. Like, this offense is not good under this head coach fucking watch. That's just That just is what it is. And we could see he don't know how to develop a quarterback. I don't know what more proof y'all need. We in week 14. They talking about some damn mechanics. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Come on. What the fuck are we doing in week 14?
Week
and
14.
People asking these questions, not even asking this man, what the fuck y'all doing in the whole offseason last year and this year then?
They wasn't doing that.
They got hurt in preseason.
They wasn't
doing working with mechanics.
Dude, so the more and more shit that's coming out from Minnesota about what's going on with this team, it makes me even more upset because just like you said right now, they didn't do shit with JJ during the whole offseason. He was cleared to practice in December. Y'all didn't stop what was y'all doing from December all the way to training camp? Y'all shouldn't have been working on fucking mechanics then, but y'all didn't because the only thing you did was give him that playbook. That's all you did.
Right, but I don't even think it's mechanics, man. Because what if he had fucking Vinny Testaverde, man? You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't have played him, man. He wouldn't have played him. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's just a fucking excuse, man.
Yeah. I know that. I'm just tired. Like we about to go on year 5. We going to year 5, and I've been talking about, and we've been talking about the same shit for 3 years.
3 years.
And we going to year 5. That's a long time to not change shit in your offense.
And crazy. It's obvious. And the thing about this team is, it's obvious that in an offensive league, the offense is the problem, and you have an offensively minded head coach. So you're fucked.
But look at this though, y'all. I don't know if I know y'all been paying attention, but if y'all look at the numbers and the stats this season, offenses are down. Defenses have gotten better. Yeah, I've been shutting a lot of shit down this year.
I don't know about that shit you said though, but I will about to say this. I said this shit on Twitter, I think Monday or Sunday night. Like, let's keep it a buck. The quarterback's been ass in NFL this year. Remember back in the day?
The offenses are bad right now.
We had Drew Brees, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Phillip Rivers, a Big Ben,
Eli Manning.
Eli will get in and act bad.
I wouldn't. Don't put him in there, please.
I love Eli, man.
Bro, Eli go crazy. I'm just saying though, the quarterback play is fucking ass. Look at all the top quarterbacks this year, like Mahomes, Hurst, Allen, Burrow, and Jackson. They ain't shit this year.
Nope.
Only quarterback who been playing good this whole year is Matthew Stafford.
That's it. And I'm gonna say this too, though, right? I don't know how y'all feel about this, but the NFL has a development problem, and I'm gonna call this shit out right now. While the NFL have a development problem, this is how I feel about this shit. You willing to tell me old ass Phillip Rivers at 44 years old is back in the NFL and might play, and you got motherfuckers that's in their 20s and still in their 30s that might not have a job on somebody's practice squad? That's where you went to a motherfucking 44-year-old who haven't played in a couple of years? The NFL has a problem, bro, with development talent, man. Like, that's fucking horrible, man.
Ain't that, though. You know what it is? It shows you. The NFL got a lot of people who call the shots, don't know shit about football.
Don't know shit. You right about that shit.
Because at the end of the day, why would you trade 2 first-round draft picks for Sauce Gardner?
Yeah. Why? And now you're out the playoffs. And those picks are gone. You can't call the Jets back. Hey, let me get my picks back, man.
But D, it's deeper than that. You don't even have a quarterback for next year.
No, you don't. Because you played yourself because you said, okay, Jones is gonna be the guy. He's gonna beat out Richardson. We're gonna let him play. But y'all had the opportunity to re-sign him before he got hurt. Y'all didn't do that shit. Then y'all didn't give Richardson his 5-year option, so he probably gonna be gone next year. And you back at square one.
Man, did y'all hear what happened to Anthony Richardson?
He got a broken orbital bone.
You know how?
He got punched in the face, right?
You know about who?
No, I don't know about who.
Man, somebody told me the other day, man, a fucking teammate.
Talking shit. That happened to another dude too.
Gino got his jaw broke.
Yeah. Yeah, he said he was going to go to some kids' practice and he reneged and dude just socked him up.
Yeah, socked him up because he promised the kids that Gino was going to be there.
Yeah, see.
shit. And he said, "Okay."
I sock his bitch ass too, man.
And that's
man,
you don't do the kids like that, bro. Like you don't do the kids like that. You don't say you're gonna be there and then you just renege and be like, nah, like, and you get mad about it. Like you should get punched in the face for that shit.
Yeah, man. It just like you said, man. The NFL offense is down, bro. Like,
down, bro.
That, you know why though? You know why the NFL is down? I'm gonna tell y'all this. Because people don't know shit about football. They think just because you go get a motherfucker under a Kyle Shanahan or a Sean McVay, they gonna be just like them. But they never call plays. That's the problem. I can see the real OC, the dude out there right now, get a head coaching job this upcoming season.
And fizzle out. Don't pan out nowhere. Just he be fired in 2 years. Just
because he came up under Sean McVay, but never called plays or anything. Because that's what happened. You got 35-year-old being head coaches. Don't know shit about football.
They ain't been in football long enough. That's wow. The NFL got problems, bro. The NFL.
What do they say that the NFL the style of play is centrifugal, like what goes around comes around, like running is going to be more in vogue now because everywhere is every team is like playing a 3-4 now, you know. So now running the ball is going to be at a premium, and all the successful teams out there, man, they run the fucking ball well, man.
But that's that's been the formula in the NFL for the past 50 years, especially when the game slows down. When you get to the playoffs, you know, you think it's the best team. You got to run the ball to control the clock. Like, I don't understand why people never understood that. If you look at all the past, even with Kansas City, they might have not been running the ball in the playoffs, but when in the season, but when they got to the playoffs, they knew how to run the ball and play the short yardage game. Like it's a fact.
And I'm happy you said something about Kansas City. And I'm happy this happened to Kansas City right now. Cause let's keep it a buck.
Yeah,
they got spoiled with Patrick Mahomes and got lazy. This man is playing with a whole bunch of gadget players at running back and at the wide receiver spot, bro.
No real team on the outside.
They held on to Kelsey too long, man.
Huh?
They held on to Kelsey too long, man. He dragged that whole motherfucking team down, man.
It ain't that though. Why you ain't drafted replacement last year?
Exactly, because they've been trying to fill that wide receiver slot.
That because the Chiefs got comfortable with that bullshit fucking offensive players they had, thinking that shit gonna win every year, and the shit caught up to them.
They let their linebackers go. Their defense ain't what it once was. They let Rudy Gay Jr. go. They let Bolden go. They ain't the same, bro. They ain't the same.
I think it's the outside. I think the way Pat Mahomes plays, he needs to have somebody that plays receiver that can win one-on-one coverage on the outside. They haven't had that consistently since Tariq Hill, and that's what they've been searching for.
So D Wood, I ask you this though. So the Dallas Cowboys gave a 3rd-round pick for George Pickens. Why wouldn't you trade for George Pickens for a 3rd-round pick?
Yeah, Kansas City should have did that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you got people that run a football team who got the big head, don't know what the fuck they doing. We know what's going on with Kansas City, bro. He got no receivers. They ass. And just like I tell people, Lamar Jackson, since Lamar been in Baltimore, bro, his receiver core been ass. We don't even know who their number one wide receiver even is.
Zay Flowers.
Zay Flowers ain't scored since week 1, man.
I know, but
I like that.
But he only got 1 touchdown. He on my fantasy team.
Number 1 is Zay Flowers. That's what number 1 is.
That's crazy. He not on number 1 receiver.
And if it ain't Jake Flowers, their number 1 receiving target is
tight end.
Is Andrews, but he ain't this shit all year either.
No, but look, they gave him a 3-year contract, a 2-year contract with more money, and he old as fuck. Like, what is we doing? What the fuck? The NFL got a problem.
They got problems, man. They got problems.
Cause why would you get Mark Andrews after he dropped that fucking pass last year? Why would you give him a 2 like last year? Why would you get Derrick Henry 2 more years?
I think when we start to look at it, I think what's happening in the NFL, you got to start looking at college. And I think with the NLI money and the transfer portal and everything like that, I think that's affecting the players coming into the NFL. And some of these players, it's just glorified AAU traveling teams, basically. That's how I'm starting to look at it. Like you got players that's coming to the NFL and they might have the stats or they on the team or whatever that won a national title, but then it might not even be that good. So the NFL is probably like at a standstill right now. So it's like the guys coming into this league, we can't really play them all the time because these motherfuckers can't play. They've been fucking catered to their whole fucking life, and now I'm yelling at them. I can't tell them shit because they don't want to play shit. Like I think that's what we're seeing. Like if you look at the position, like with the quarterbacks, like quarterbacks is coming to the league not ready, but they went in college because they can, manipulate the situation, shit like that. And if you got players that's transferred every year here and there or whatever, who's really developing these guys? They just going trying to find a bigger check or trying to find a place that's going to fucking showcase them. So when I get them and I'm an NFL fucking franchise, I'm like, what the fuck do I have? Because this guy been in 3 systems his whole fucking college career, and now I got to sit up.
That's why I fuck with you, Wood. That's why I fuck with you, man. Yeah. You a thinker, man. So the players coming in, the players coming in, they're a little more what do they call that word?
Entitled.
Entitled. And they ain't gonna take to coaching.
Yeah, they're not ready.
Easy. You know what I'm saying?
Like what you said though, like what you said is the main reason I have a problem with KOC. I told people when people going back talking about, do you sign Sam Darnold? Yes or no? I say no, but I don't know what JJ looked like. I made a video after we drafted JJ. He's not gonna be ready for a couple of years, so it was a good pick. But at the end, ain't shit wrong with that. But at the end of the day, if you watch the man all the last year during training camp and mini camp, bro, how do you feel like he was ready to be an NFL quarterback in week 1 the next year? And he got hurt.
Yeah. And when you say he got hurt, right? People have to understand, like when you get hurt in the NFL or any league or whatever you playing, you don't just get, this ain't fucking video game where you get hurt and you automatically come back and you hit the ground running to where you was before you got hurt. You got to actually go through the rehab to get back to where you was. And that shit takes time. Like, I just don't understand that shit. Kevin O'Connell he just played with house money, man. And he just got to the point.
It ain't that though, D-Will. He got to smell his own shit. Yeah. I'm a quarterback whisperer. Guess what?
You're not.
No, it ain't that though. Bring me Sam Howell. I can fix a Sam Howell.
Hey, they're trading.
It's all quarterback. That's why we traded for Sam Howell. Then he didn't
even make it out of training camp with that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. But that's how you know Kelsey had a big head.
Yeah.
Come like Sam Howell.
Well, I didn't get that shit either.
Well, but he did do good.
To me though, like I was screaming into the offseason, like, go get a Zach Wilson for 2 years. Go get a Zach Wilson or a Mac Jones for 2 years just to be the backup so they can already be here. Nah, we can get anybody. Okay.
Like I'm gonna tell you this too, though. What I hate the Vikings do, and what they did with Daniel Jones, and you need a backup. Why you giving these motherfucker 1 year deal? Give them 2 year deal with 15 mil guaranteed or 20 mil guaranteed.
So they can be locked up.
Yeah, because at the end of the day,
backup quarterback no more.
Not for 2 years, because at the end of the day, if Sam Darnold go in there and ball out,
you got control.
Trade him.
Yeah, they trade, babe.
Yeah, you got control for 2 years. I don't understand that shit. Like that's where I think they really messed up at, because they could have signed at that time Sam Darnold for 2 years.
Yeah,
and then you would have had the luxury of sending McCarthy another season for him to develop, and you wouldn't have to worry about shit. And
but my bad, D Wood. My bad, cutting you out, bro.
Go ahead.
That's why you need a real GM. You see what Lynch did with Mac Jones?
Yeah, he
signed a 2 year deal.
2 years. Tyson Bagent with Chicago got 4.
Hello, like what the fuck? You need a backup quarterback. Ain't like you paying them 25 a year. You paying them what? 10, 12 a year?
Well, yeah, that ain't really no luxury. Like, that's cool for me. Like, all right, cool.
It ain't about Darnold choking in the playoffs. It's about having another veteran quarterback on the roster for an extra year for nothing. He need a 2-year deal.
Yeah.
It ain't shit but $12 million a year.
If you really think about it, right? If you would have gave Sam Darnold a 2-year deal, let's say $15 million a season, right? $15 million a season, that wouldn't have even affected what you did this offseason, because technically the Vikings still have $15 million in cap space that they're not using. That could have been Darnold right there. You could have did the same shit in the offseason that you did now. And it would have, and you would have had the fucking the veteran quarterback and the luxury of sitting McCarthy for a whole offseason. Like, yeah.
It ain't about that. Who this? What the fuck is that? What's the name? DOM?
That's Dom, yeah.
He said it ain't about that. We offer him a contract for 40. It ain't about that. When you first signed Sam Darnold, you should have gave him a 2-year deal worth $12 million a year. So that $22 million he owed.
Yeah,
so this year,
we talking about prior of him actually playing in the season. When we talking about after he left Frisco, you shouldn't have gave him the 2 years then, not after the season.
No, because that was the 49ers deal with Mac Jones. They gave him a 2-year deal because this might be some trade bait, and we could get something for this motherfucker.
No, because they know Purdy been getting hurt for the past couple of seasons. And you might as well have a quarterback that can run your offense that's already in-house, so you won't be fucking like the Colts having to go get a 44-year-old motherfucker to play quarterback for this couple of weeks. You already got a guy, in-house. That makes sense. The NFL used to do that shit years ago, but for some reason they got away from that shit. And then GMs got to come back in the situation and be smarter and think long term. Stop thinking about, this is gonna be $12 million for somebody that don't play. Okay, if your motherfucking quarterback get hit on the first play of the fucking season and he get hurt, like Aaron Rodgers did a couple of seasons ago, you don't have a backup, you stuck. So you might as well protect that shit with a backup fucking quarterback. It makes sense that way.
Hold on, let me answer Ty's question in the chat. Mendoza is a senior.
Yeah, I told him already though. He coming out, but I'm not sold on him all the way yet though. I like him though, but I'm not sold on him yet though. Jalen Alexander hurts on the NFC North and y'all NFC. Okay, whatever. But that's my whole thing with the Vikings though. Like, even though Sam was a bust, he was a former first-round draft pick, and the Vikings do have a nice offense. Give him a 2-year deal, because if you look after last year, we had no quarterbacks under contract anyway.
Exactly.
So give him a 2-year deal. If he do get in there and play good, you got some trade bait. If not, you still have a veteran quarterback can get in there if your rookie get hurt the next year. Like, quarterback position, like, to me, depending on who you is, you need a 2-year deal.
Yeah.
If you a former first-round pick at the linebacker spot and you young and you play with a trash defense, but you played okay, I'm giving you a 2-year deal because you might pop.
Yeah. And that gives, the thing about a 2-year deal, that gives me the option of bringing you to my team, seeing what you can do. And if you pop, now I can say, okay, you did 1 year, do it again next year, and we can talk contract after year 2.
Or you can trade him. Depend. Give me a 4 for this motherfucker. You want him so bad. But that's what the Vikings fucked up at, man. And I blame that shit though. Like I said, Kwesi, whoever the fuck, like, they don't know what the fuck they doing.
Yeah.
Then you got KOC smelling this shit. Oh, I can work with any quarterback. Bring any quarterback in. What about Sam Howell?
Right.
Oh yeah, I can work with him. I could turn him around. Then that shit ain't work. That right there, when the shit went sour for the Minnesota Vikings. That could have been a red flag. He realized he couldn't fix Sam Howell.
Yep.
Then JJ getting there was looking like ass. He said hindsight 2020 though. It wasn't easy to tell Sam he would have been solid. It ain't about that. It's about.
Let me take this one. So I understand when people say hindsight is 2020, right? You got to understand the situation that it was when Sam left Frisco. He was already cast off as a bust, and he only played like 1 or 2 games for Frisco when Purdy was hurt. He was just a backup guy that was just in the fucking building. Nobody really wanted Sam Darnold. As a Viking fan, I remember when we signed Sam Darnold and everybody was agitated because they kept saying he was a fucking bust. He couldn't play. What are we doing? At that point, you had Sam Darnold. I'm not going to say in a vulnerable position because that's kind of unfair, but you could have gave him more money off top for 2 years. And the main reason, if you go to the main reason he signed with Seattle in the offseason is because not because they gave him, you know, $25 million a season, because they guaranteed him $100 million. And the Vikings wasn't going to guarantee him a multi-year contract like that. It was one to sign him for another 1-year deal. But what we're saying is this, though, right? You got to have the foresight as a general manager and as a coaching staff to say, I want guys that know my system for the long run. So I'm willing to put extra money to my backup quarterback so I can already have him in house. We're saying, I know people say in hindsight, we're talking about before Sam Darnold actually even played a snap with the Vikings, you gave him a 2-year deal. I don't necessarily think he would have turned that shit down. If you gave him 2 year, $15 million apiece, that's $30 million. He was going to sign that because he wasn't going to get that on the open market. We signed Sam Darnold for basically $10 million for 1 season.
Yeah, you could do that for 2 years.
You could do that for 2 years.
Who gonna say no to that?
Especially when nobody really wants you because you basically a bust right now. Because we talking about Sam Darnold because we saw what he did last year and what he's doing right now. We talking about Sam Darnold that sucked in fucking Carolina, that sucked in New York, and that couldn't get on the field because he was Purdy's backup, you know, in Frisco. That's when you could have signed him to a 2-year deal.
And plus, it's a quarterback position. If you look at the quarterback room after last year, they had no quarterbacks under contract. Like, who was the quarterback contract after last year?
Nobody.
That's what I'm saying. That's the reason why, Don, you give him a 2-year deal. That's what the 49ers did with Mac Jones. And it makes sense.
Makes sense.
Not Mac Jones. They're going to probably get traded to Indy for probably a 3rd-round draft pick because they dumb.
Or Frisco might be like, we don't care what y'all offer us. We don't know if fucking Purdy if that foot gonna heal. You know, we don't know if he's gonna need surgery next year or not. I might as well keep your ass in house because you might have to play next year.
But one thing I can say about the 49ers, though, I can see them drafting a quarterback in a late round who might could do something. And you know what I'm saying? I can see that
because they got a real quarterback guru. They got somebody who really know how to develop quarterbacks, and I'm talking about young quarterbacks. Like Kyle Shanahan can actually do that shit. Kevin O'Connell can't. And we're now we shouldn't learn that fucking lesson with fucking with Jaren Hall.
And listen, y'all,
Jaren Hall was a draft pick too.
Don't get on here and talking about he ain't do shit with Trey Lance. You can't fix all quarterbacks. We got to understand that.
Yeah, you can't fix all of them.
But what he did with Purdy, you get applause from me because a 7th-round draft pick and did what he did. He is doing good in the NFL, even though I don't like him. Right, he's doing good to be the last pick in the draft.
Yeah, Dom, but that's the similar situation what we're talking about with Sam Darnold. It was with Sam Darnold. Mac Jones was considered a fucking bust. Yeah. He went to the playoffs his first season with New England, and he went to a Pro Bowl, and he just fucking whole career derailed after that. Y'all forget last year he played for the fucking Jacksonville Jaguars. He was a fucking free agent. Like, who the fuck?
That's
see,
did you just see that?
Yeah, I know. This
Brady talking shit like he coming back and Phillip Rivers is coming back. Get the fuck out of here.
This dude right here. Yeah, this was guerrilla sports betting. Eat a dick. Put it like that. I'm not afraid to show my face on this shit. You want to be a motherfucking gangster with the fucking keyboard? That's cool. Straight up.
Hey, that's how you know you made it, my boy. You got fans.
Hey, I'm gonna just say this shit. So when I wasn't posting videos and I wasn't online, I wasn't going live, nobody said shit. As soon as I fucking started fucking posting shit and giving my real opinions, and here these motherfuckers want to come back and recharge and shit like that. Okay, that's what's up. Thank you for subscribing to the channel, and thank you for that view you got right now.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching, bro. We appreciate that.
Tell your friends, tell your family about Skol State of Mind because apparently you like it, motherfucker, because you here.
But he said John is cheaper. He got a 2-year, $8 million. But shit, Donald wants shit for $10 million.
I would have gave Donald 15
for 2
years,
bro.
I gave him 10 for 2 years. Shit,
Yeah,
why you gave him more if you don't want more? Fuck that.
It's the time, it's the years that matters.
Yeah,
it's 20 mil, 2-year guaranteed. Shit, he taking that. You already got paid before. He taking that 20 mil.
Right.
Man, you lying to me. He taking that 20 mil.
Hey, 20. So if it would have been a 2 years, 10 mil. You saying how much guaranteed? You gonna guarantee like 15 of that 20 mil?
I don't give a fuck.
The whole 20 mil get guaranteed.
You know what I mean?
And ain't she but 10 a year?
It ain't nothing really.
Then at the end of the day, D Woods,
20. You pay that 20 every year, basically.
Then at the end of the day, if Sam Darnold do look like something,
Gorilla Sports betting, I'll blow your mom out. I'll blow her back right out. Right out. She'll love me forever. I'll be calling your son forever.
Don't worry about that clown, Dale. This fool just bad. It was some bullshit on Twitter. I just told him like, yo, bro, like, if you don't like what I gotta say, block me. But I see you a fan.
And you be going crazy on Twitter, dog. I gotta get on that bitch more.
They be butthurt because I told him like, bro, if you don't like what I got to say, just block me and you will never see me again. Oh, I don't do that. That's pussy moves. But look at what you're doing right now. You done came on my live and you want to talk shit to me and my boys. Like,
I want to pay.
Yeah, we don't. Don't get bum rushed up in here, man.
Man, I don't pay. I don't pay no trolls no fucking mind for real.
You, and that's how much a pussy you is because you went on another account just to see my shit.
Oh, he on my shit now?
No, I blocked him from an account that he was posting me on. I was like, fuck this dude, I ain't gonna talk to him anymore. I'm just block him, right? So he went on another account on X to see my shit.
Let's go. What up, my boy? Hey, I'm hopping on y'all shit tonight. Let's go. I'm on that bitch tonight.
They going live tonight?
At 9 o'clock. Everybody tap into Let's Go tonight. Fuck what they talking about. Right, I'm hopping on that bitch tonight, y'all. We at Let's Go shit tonight at 9 o'clock Eastern time, I believe, or 9:30. 9:30. You might be late. Tap the fuck in. It better late than never.
Yeah, but really, man, I really think that the Vikes, like, I give Kwesi his props, man. The way he flipped this roster and got out from under the Kirk Cousins contract, ate that $27.5 million last year, and then turned around and flipped it and rocked with rookie quarterback. The only problem is, man, we stopped running the ball. Like KOC was believing his own bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like what y'all was saying.
I'm gonna keep it a buck, Dale. The draft been horrible, bro. Like, when the last time?
All the drafts, though, the drafts, they're stronger drafts than others, man. You know what I'm saying,
bro?
Yeah, that first draft was fucked up, but that was Spillman's draft personnel, man, and they knew that they were going to get cut.
Listen, I don't give a fuck who it was, bro. When the last time we had a gem in the 4th or 5th round? That's where you get your gems at, bro.
What about Levi Jake Rodriguez?
I ain't seen him in a couple of weeks. What you been doing?
I like Ingram Dawkins too, man.
Yeah, I like him too, though. But let me ask y'all this: I haven't been seeing what he been doing the last couple of games, though.
It'll pop, though, man. It'll pop.
No, but listen,
chill, man.
No,
he might be all right, man.
But what I'm telling y'all,
Jalen Naylor.
But what I'm telling y'all is this, though, for real. Y'all know what the fuck I'm trying to say. Now y'all trying to be funny. Jalen Naylor, listen. Y'all know what I'm trying to say, bro.
Yeah, I get you.
We had no young depth due to the fucking NFL draft, bro. And that's right there is fucking alarming, bro. We don't have no young studs at that fucking linebacker spot, at that corner spot, at that safety spot. We had no one. Like, damn, I like what I'm seeing. Like, ooh, like, bro, like, you don't.
Those are hard to come by, though, man. Safeties
no, it's not
hard to come by.
No, the fuck is not.
So is some of it coaching too, though?
I think it's both. It's both. Because if you showing out in practice and during the game, your ass gonna get on that field.
Yeah.
True.
But if you ain't doing shit in practice in the preseason games and shit like that, you're not gonna see that field. That's my only knock on Kwesi, bro. We have to get better at the draft.
So I'm honest and transparent. I get the draft shit. Like, you can't hide from that. You can't, because it's showing right now, and that's probably why this draft is probably one of the most important drafts that we gonna have in the past couple of years. But if you outside the draft, free agency's been pretty much cool. The fixing the salary cap's been straight. There's been other things that he's done. In my opinion, like the best move that he's done to me is when Darrisaw got hurt, he went and got Cam Robinson. Yeah, and I'm not saying Cam Robinson was great and he was a Pro Bowl player. Like
he was serviceable.
He was serviceable. He didn't have to do that. Yeah. So I don't know. Like I don't know what it is like with the whole scouting department or who's making these decisions in the draft, or is he collaborating too much with people? Like I don't know what it is, but I do understand like the drafts have to get better because the team is just has gotten older too fast.
Yo, hold up, pause. And I just want to add this, and then I'm going to let you keep going. So there's a difference in between the draft scouting and NFL player personnel scouting for like free agents.
Yeah.
So those are two different people. But yeah, go ahead. My bad.
Yeah, and I'm just saying like I'm not sure because it's like I don't want to get too far ahead of myself and be like, yeah, Quasi's making decisions. Like we really don't know. We're just basically speculating, you know, as content creators and as fans. But I do say like something does have to change, like with the draft situation. Like he can't have 7 draft picks this season, you know, this upcoming draft, and nobody hits. You get what I'm saying? Like we can't do that.
Right.
Yeah, but my whole thing is like what Dom just said about Quasi. Listen, I don't give a fuck. He an athletic guy, whatever the case. Listen, if you Google who the GM for the Minnesota Vikings, his name pop up.
So he the fall guy.
You hold the GM title. What I'm saying is, you don't get kudos for drafting good in the first round to me or the second round. That should be no fucking brainer. You get kudos from me from the third and the 3rd through 7th. That's where you build your roster. And even though the free agency been good, D Woods,
yeah,
you cannot build your roster on free agency.
You can,
if you look at the Eagles,
it makes your roster old.
Listen, if y'all look at the Eagles, you know why the Eagles can pay a Jalen Hurts, a Saquon Barkley,
because they draft defense.
Because they draft defense and hit on defense.
Yeah,
we don't. That's the Minnesota Vikings. That's one of the Vikings' problem. We don't hit enough when we need to.
True.
Like we should have drafted a fucking center who was ready to go in week 1. But we got motherfucking.
You know what put us behind the 8 ball? That TJ Hawkinson trade. We traded a 2nd and 3rd round pick.
Yeah.
I've been said that was done when we did that shit. But don't listen to me. I got all type of, you don't know what you talking about. TJ, like, come on, bro. TJ ain't shit. TJ not even a top 5 tight end. If he was, what year was he a top 5 tight end? I'm just saying overall though, like we got hit on the draft picks, man. That's our main problem. We giving Aaron Jones 2-year deals. Why draft a running back? It ain't that fucking hard.
Nah,
you sign Mason and draft a young running back to run with Mason and Ty Chandler and keep it pushing. Aaron Jones don't never finish a whole fucking game.
So let me ask y'all this question though. Do y'all and I'm gonna name a couple of names. And I want y'all to say either cut, resign, keep.
Never
cut,
was good.
Resign, keep. You feel me?
Yeah.
Aaron Jones.
Cut.
How old is he? 29?
No, he 30 something, man.
Resign him.
I say cut.
He got a 2-year deal anyway. You trade him.
TJ Hawkinson.
You trade him.
Trade TJ?
Cut it.
Yes.
I say outright cut at this point.
Cut.
Whatever. You get rid of
that's 17. That's half our cap right there.
So what? You gotta learn how to cut bait when it's due. Trade his ass. Get
Ryan
a 5th.
Who?
Ryan Kelly. Center.
Would he play center?
The center. That's a center.
It depends. It depends if you could draft a center and is he ready to play.
Is Jurgens ready to go?
How much he getting paid?
It's not a lot.
10?
He don't have no guaranteed money on the books right now, so you can.
I keep him. I keep him for depth. I keep him for depth.
Brian O'Neill.
Trade his ass. He got.
If you can trade him, if you can trade him, if you can convince somebody, if you can convince somebody into him being a top 5 right tackle in the league, he should be worth the 2nd round. Trade him. At 30, they can play to the 35. Go ahead, man. You can have them all you want, man. You know what I mean?
Trade him.
Trade him. I say resign him, man.
Okay.
I say resign him. Because the only reason why I'm saying that is because I'm just thinking about JJ. Like, I want as much quality offensive lineman on a roster for him.
Man, listen, D Wood, listen, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. I love you like a brother.
I like Rouse though.
Listen, I like Rouse too though. But I'm gonna say this, D Wood. I'm gonna say this though. Ain't no offense line is perfect in the NFL, bro.
No, it's not. It's not.
So I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm getting rid of his ass.
True. I'm with you. But
he maxed out. His money is maxed out.
Like, and this goes back to the Burrow situation. Like, you got a lot of decisions you got to make on this roster. And if you trade some draft picks for Joe Burrow, you just gonna keep this roster old and it's gonna develop. You can't do that. You got to.
They can't trade for. They not in the spot to draft. They ain't not in the spot.
Nah, not this season, man.
Maybe if this was last year going to this season, I would say yeah.
Yeah, 2 years ago. I would have did it 2 years ago.
Yeah, because we got B-Flow here and our defense is playing good. B-Flow not gonna be here next year. He leaving.
Yeah, and Let's Go is right that if you extend O'Neal, you can save money on the cap going forward.
But he ain't got no money no more, right?
Yeah, that's why you can do it. He don't have no guaranteed money on the books. So what you can do is you can take some of that cap hit and turn it into guaranteed money, and then you can get some cap flexibility going forward.
So what happens if you get rid of him? What do that do? You owe him money or something?
It all depends. Like, I'm not sure. I haven't looked at it like in a minute. I'm not sure like how that will work. But since he has no guaranteed money on the books, more than likely players and agents come to the team and like, hey, we have no guaranteed money right now. We just playing on the base contract. So they we give us some guaranteed money and they can move some shit around.
What position play? Right tackle.
He's a right tackle.
Okay, guess what I'm doing, D Woods?
Trading him.
No, yeah, I'm trading him. I'm drafting one in the first round. Then his ass out there. Get younger, man. We got to get fucking younger, bro. That's our problem. We want to hold on to play like Hitman. Why the fuck is Hitman still on the fucking team?
I know, man. Younger, I know, dude. Our safeties are. Can you imagine if we had good safeties on this team, man?
We gotta get. Can you imagine, younger, man?
Like if we had good safeties on this team, all that over the middle shit, all that 3rd and 14 fucking conversion shit that we've been seeing all year long, that shit will be done.
But I will say this though. He said if you don't have a solid starting tackle, you would in the first round. You can't miss in the first round with a right tackle. He gonna be ready to roll
this year. We drafting a tackle this year? No.
Yes.
I want two guys. I either want Caleb Downs as a safety from Ohio State, or I want the running back. Or I want
I do too though. But listen, I'm saying though, if you get rid of O'Neal,
I ain't taking the fucking tackle in the first round. Fuck that. I'll take it in the third.
I think.
Hold on, wait. Hold on.
I think Walter Rouse would be all right.
I think so too, though. But you think Crazy can draft a starting fucking tackle in the third round? That's why I say first round. Hell no. Hey, no.
Hey, this is what I'm talking about right there. My man right here from Let's Go. No, that's one of the three I'm talking about. Delane, Downs, or Love. That's what it's gonna be.
Delane's the corner, right?
He the corner.
I don't want no corner round one. Hell,
why not?
Cause it take corner too long to develop for real in the NFL.
No, not necessarily, man. Because good corners are going top 10 in the NFL, which means they're going to a shit team. And for a corner to be good in the NFL, you got to have a good, solid front seven.
Good front seven for him. Give him a little bit of time to do it.
Yeah.
Hey, so Let's Go said name one tackle. I think he mean from the draft.
From the draft? Shit, that's easy. You can go with Will Campbell.
Will Campbell drafted. He got drafted this year.
You said what?
You said Will Campbell.
Yeah.
Will Campbell played for the Patriots, man.
Oh, my bad. Man. Shit. But look though, fuck all that, man. Listen. Y'all know I don't know. Hey, listen, I'm not doing my homework on tackles. I'm saying this. Listen, hold on, wait. Hold on, look. You got the dude from Alabama. You got to do.
No, he's not ready. He's not ready this year. He's only a sophomore.
What's his name?
He's only a sophomore though. Just go on. Go on. It'll be all right.
Viking fans say you don't need a tackle. You can just kick out fucking Donovan Jackson. He played tackle in college, and then we draft another. Then we can put fucking Brando there. That's how Viking fans think. They want to move the whole offensive line for one person.
No, we don't want to do that though. We don't want to. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. But Walter Rouse, for real, I believe Walter Rouse is pretty good. Okay,
hold on, wait. You got the dude from Alabama. You got the dude.
He ain't ready, Miami. Man. I'm telling you, he ain't ready. He's a sophomore this year.
You said that by everybody. I'm saying, bro.
I'm just saying about the kid from Alabama.
First, hold on, wait. I just said two different teams at number one. He said he ain't ready.
No, you said the Alabama guy twice, man.
What's his name then? What's his name?
It's fucking I forget. He plays left tackle.
Here you go. I forget.
He plays left tackle. His name escapes me right now. That's my boy. They line up in the backfield every now and then. They do.
Anyway,
he's a monster.
But anyway, though, I feel like O'Neal.
All right, I got it. I got it right here. Here are the rankings for the top tackles. You got Spencer Fano from Utah.
Yeah.
Francis Malaga from Miami.
Yeah.
Miami. You got a couple. You got Caleb
from Alabama
guys, but we don't know these guys yet. We ain't doing our homework yet on the draft.
But I'm saying one of them motherfuckers get hit. Do your homework.
I'm just not taking the first round tackle again, bro. We need more help than on other spots.
I feel you. No, I feel you 100%.
Proctor.
You had to Google that.
Talking about.
You had to Google that shit, huh?
Yeah. I forgot his name.
But okay. I will resign O'Neal. I feel y'all will resign.
All right, resign him.
I'll resign O'Neal. Y'all some motherfuckers funny.
CJ Ham.
He said Will Campbell, though. I'm like, Will Campbell that was got last year. He played for the Patriots.
They told me shit.
Yo, would you re-sign CJ Ham, cut him, or extend him?
He cut.
Yeah, resign him.
For what? We don't use him.
Yeah, I resign him.
For what? We don't use CJ Ham.
Fucking dude.
I resign him, man.
For what, D Woods?
Would you really?
Why?
Because
tell the truth. Hold on, tell the truth, man.
Yeah, I would, because I want a power running game next year.
Bro, you can put Jordan Mason at that fucking CJ Ham.
Did you see him miss that block? He went right by that motherfucking block last game. He don't want no smoke. He don't want no fucking smoke.
CJ Ham ain't do shit in 2 years.
Bro, well, you just draft the fullback. Can we draft the fullback in the 7th?
Yeah.
No.
Fifth round fullback crew.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's better. Yeah.
Y'all want to cut everybody. We ain't gonna have no goddamn team, man. Fuck with y'all.
Hey, D Wood, you know what crazy D was? You said that shit. You said that same shit to me 2 years ago, bro. Yeah, when I told you to get rid of TJ Hockenson and O'Neal, big ass, you said them the exact same fucking words to me 2 years ago.
I'm still keeping TJ, bro.
Hockenson?
Yeah. I'm still keeping it. Hey, don't do it. What my man do?
Hey, what the fuck was that route though? That motherfucker was like
that was the dancing route, bro. That's how you get open now.
Man,
it's bad, bro. It's bad.
He gotta go, bro. We got Josh Oliver drafted for tight end.
But can I say this though, right? Let me say this though. Now, this is what you guys want to think about with TJ Hockenson and Josh Oliver, right? I'm looking at it as a point as the offensive play structure been one to go down the field so much that it doesn't really include any routes that's underneath for the tight end. I thought because we had a younger quarterback that type of the route tree was going to be there for the tight ends, because that's what's there for everybody else's young quarterback. Look at what Caleb is doing with with Loveland and Cole Kmet. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't understand that shit. And I understand Hawkinson's having a bad year, and I know Oliver is
always having a bad year, man.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, why we don't have those for the tight ends? Look at last game, bro. 3 touchdown passes to tight ends. 3 of them. That shouldn't have been all season. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but you got to run the ball. You got to run the ball in order for the tight end to get open.
You run the ball to open up everything else, especially with a young quarterback.
Exactly. Even with a veteran, though, too. Like a veteran in their audibles will elect to run the fucking ball before they want to pass it.
Bro. Daniel Jones had his best seasons when his running back is the best running back in the league.
Right.
When Saquon was running like fucking crazy, Daniel Jones looked good. When he went over there to end of this year before he got hurt, fucking
Jonathan Taylor.
I'm about to say Fred Taylor. But when Taylor was running crazy, he looked good. The running game, man, you gotta do that, man. You gotta do that.
Yeah, but I'm getting rid of TJ. We got Oliver on the roster, bro.
I'm cool with that. You can draft another tight end that can be a pass tight end in a third.
I like Josh Oliver, man.
But we just drafted a tight end, though.
You got the other tight end that got hurt this season. Ben Urasek. You got him in development. I mean, we don't know what you have there, but I'm just saying there's options on this roster. And that's why I go back to that Burrow shit. We got too much shit we got to fix to be worried about trying to get a fucking quarterback.
Bro, we need safeties and corners, homie. We need secondary, man.
Quarterback we got.
We need to run it back.
I want Love, though, man. That's
I like Love. I like him.
I just feel like having a home run hitting young running back that you can pair with Mason, that can make a young quarterback look so much better because then you force his defense to put more in the box to try to stop that shit. And then now you can go on the outside and add
now you cooking with fish grease, man.
And fucking do his thing. You feel me? Like that's how I look at it, bro. Like that's who I want, man. Just draft the running back for me, please. Because we ain't had top running back since Peterson.
And not only that, if we draft a running back in the first round or second round, it would force us to give him the ball, which would force us to run the ball. You know what I'm saying? Could be.
Yeah, man. But Love nice though. And Love might have that Gibbs effects on our offense.
Yeah, that's what I want, man. That's what I want. I want that burner speed to where he can, he can take that shit to the next level and just that home run threat. Like we ain't had that shit since Dalvin, man.
But let's be for real though. Let's be for real, bro. Kelsey run game is basic, bro.
Because he spent all this time on the pass game.
You ain't lying.
That's all. That's why I say if push come to shove, and if Kevin O'Connell is back next season, he gonna have to change some shit with his coaching staff. He'll have to bring in a new offensive line coach. Have to bring in a run game coordinator. Fucking new offensive coordinator. It's a lot of shit that got to get changed.
Listen, D Wood. Let me ask you this though. I gotta play the devil advocate. What if you don't change shit on the offensive staff?
And you fire his ass, man. You fire his ass, man. Like ain't no going around it, man. Like you fire his ass. You give him the opportunity to change shit and get better, because that's what you got to do. You got to give a man the opportunity to say, "Hey, this is a bad season. I'm gonna do X, Y, and Z and change it." And if he fucking sit there and be like, "Nah, we're gonna run the same shit back," you're gonna be like, "Your ass not coming back." That's what you gotta do, man. Like I'm just trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, bro. Like that's just how I look at it. It's gonna be some changes on his coaching staff. I say the only person that stays is probably with the wide receivers, and that's it. Well, I don't even know what he's saying because his receivers dropping the ball this year like crazy. Fuck y'all been working on.
They need to go get that quarterback coach that worked with Josh Allen last year.
Which one? Because there's a couple of them they be talking about.
Or they need to go get Pep Hamilton shit.
The one that fixed Allen's mechanics?
Yeah. I think with Carson Palmer or Jordan Palmer.
It probably was Jordan.
Yeah, Jordan Palmer.
Carson chilling.
Yeah, it was Jordan Palmer.
Nobody. Yeah. It's gonna be a crazy year, man. It's gonna be a lot of content to be created during this off season, man. There's gonna be a lot of shit to talk about. Gonna be a lot of shit to talk about, man.
Yo, when the Bears get their ass beat by the Browns, everybody gonna be going crazy. Everybody gonna be going crazy. The Bears, the whole bottom about to drop out the fucking whole Chicago. I'm telling you, man. It's gonna tighten everything up. They're gonna be like, oh, here we go. Here come the collapse.
Here we go again.
Oh shit, there go Broski.
Hey, D Wood.
Yeah.
That would be crazy. The Bears missed the playoff after the way my man acted last Friday.
Yup.
He jinxed his boys, man.
I'm talking Super Bowl.
Yeah.
What?
He jinxed his boys, man.
That man said Super Bowl, bro.
That man said Super Bowl. He was confident about it too, though. I'll give him that. That man said Super Bowl.
Like, bro, y'all can't beat the Lions or the Packers. Fuck you mean Super Bowl?
You gotta get out your division first, man. What the
You
hell
ain't lying. He act like they won the NFC North already.
Yeah, it's crazy how shit changed in a week. It was all good a week ago. It was all good a week ago.
Y'all, the Bears ain't even clinch a playoff spot yet.
Because anything can happen.
Yeah,
they can lose out.
I don't think the Bears are gonna make the playoffs.
I don't think so, man. I'm telling you, I think they're going to collapse.
Lions make it.
They got a tough schedule ahead of them, man.
I think the Lions beat the Bears to get in.
You know? I'm just trying to play spoiler for everybody, though, man. Let's beat the Lions, fuck with they shit. Let's beat the Packers, fuck up they shit. they can both go on the road and lose. Let's play spoiler, man. That's all we got to do.
Yeah, some Grinch shit on straight Grinch shit.
Yeah.
It
don't matter, bro. It don't matter. You got 14 wins or 8 or 9 or 5 or 4. You don't make the playoff, you go home. It don't matter.
Just get in.
Guess what, broski? We're gonna go 9-8. We're gonna go 9-8, kick y'all out the playoffs, and go all the way and win the whole fucking thing.
Well, but the Bears ain't making it though. I think the Bears might go 1-3.
Yeah, hey, broski bear. I ain't gonna lie. It was a playoff collapse last year after the 14-win season, but that's why we so upset right now because we saw this shit happening last year. They shouldn't have made some changes to where we wouldn't have this shit happen going on right now, but they didn't. They ran it back. That's the problem. Yeah. They shouldn't have fixed certain things, and they didn't. We was talking about this shit the year before that when we had 13-win season. And they fucking lost to the fucking Giants in the playoffs. And that was a fucking home game. So like we been on this shit, man. We've been on this shit. Like it's nothing new, man.
It's cold out here. That's what all the Bears are gonna be like. So cold. Fucking Browns are about to whoop that ass, boy. Woo!
That'd be crazy.
So what time you going on with the Skol posse?
I don't know. I was talking shit. They go live at 9 tonight, though, I think.
Oh, okay. Oh, that means about 6 o'clock then.
Yeah. Oh, you're talking your time?
Yeah, my time.
Yeah, I gotta go pick this fucking food up, bro.
Yeah, I'm finna
y'all
get
be
some
good.
Food for the kids too, man. Hey, and you fucking retard, Guerrilla Sports Betting. You want to come on my channel and talk about my shit? You only got one fucking sub. That's it. Dumbass.
Hey man, we appreciate everybody that tapped in tonight, man. We out of here.
Appreciate everybody, man, for real.
We need everybody to tap into Let's Go. They about to go live at 9 o'clock Eastern time. Everybody go over there, sub to their channel. I'm about to go over there. They about to let me on that bitch tonight. I don't give a fuck. But at the end of the day, man, shout out to D-Wood. Shout out to Dale. It's
peace, y'all.
Let's beat the Cowboy fucking Sunday.
Beat him.
For sure.